Welcome everyone, this is DragonInWhite and we are back with another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. In the previous episode it appears that OBS crashed, well not my computer, just OBS crashed in the last and I didn't realize it and continued playing for another 3 or 4 minutes. So we kind of missed out a bit, but basically what happened was we turned in the quest at the Waking Sands and they just directed me to get better weapons somewhere else. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Gotta go to this Mutamix at the bonfire central town. Oh, that place. Yeah, okay, I know that place. Yeah, there's a teleport. No way, no, got quite a fair bit of money. Okay, so I am going to continue until I hit the Mounts quest, which should be within this episode. And then and likely this will be the last episode that I'm recording for today. So probably I'll stream for another 30 to 40 more minutes and that's it. There we go. Mutamix bubbly pots. Who is Uplander? Come to tendering of Mutamix bubbly pots. Ha. Oddness. Fighty 2 drinks in every cell. And full of every cell, Fighty 2 turn to Stony Shine, name of materia. If materia joined with other Fighty 2, then Big Eyes, Fighty 2 gain power of every self. I don't understand what he's saying. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes, tongue flap reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty 2 to Mutamix, yes? Fighty 2 is unstrong as eating 2. Make good teachy show of the power of materia. The materia master. Now, eyes of Uplander point at Fighty 2, yes? Materia join with Fighty 2. Yeah, I know, the process got moulding, I learned it already. Fighty 2 gains power of materia. Fighty 2 reborn! Here, Uplander, take Fighty 2 to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond. That is a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of material to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from that Samad as would struggle to cut stick into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wished to be joiner of materia, and Uplander best feel brain case with knowing of crafty making. With knowing of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutamix. Okay. Speak to him again. Uplander is joiner of material. Uplander desires to join muchly, yes. Then Mutamix make brain case of Uplander rattle with secret knowings of material. But first, Uplander must be proving readiness. Uplander showy do attaching 8 pieces of material and let Uplander and Mutamix trade tongue flap again. Oh, you know what? This is not the quest I need now. I'll come back to him. Wait. Oh, interesting. I will come back to him. Not now. This is going to take out all the time. So back to Minfilia, right? So that's the case, I can use this. Should have done that in the previous episode. Forgot that I could. Need to use those as well, or else I will never get around to using them. Let me just repair the gear that I'm using as well. I hope this is the quest that leads me to mounts. It should be about there. Welcome back, Dragon. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Yeah, sure. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of material can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance is not easily acquired, but one needs only to look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you're aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Material may well give you the edge you need, Dragon, so make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray, speak with me when you're ready to begin. Yep. Minfilia would like you to assist the Immortal Flames, and I get a Dawn Risk Guard. Word has arrived from Tancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungus, the Fourth Priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for adoptions. So they mean to have Ungus attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I will have you provide it to them, Dragon. Tancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time he does, you will be the Skion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me to tell you, save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. I have a suspicion that this is a dungeon. And me being lazy. Camp Drybone. If I keep teleporting around like that, I think I'm going to run out of money soon. But now that I have access to merchants, hopefully I can earn the money back pretty quickly. In here? Yeah? Yep. Ah, you're DragonInWhite of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We are far stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and pry from them the whereabouts of the adoptees. The lizard men aren't aware that their man, Ungus, has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we will spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can only deploy a small contingent. Every member must count, so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amalja's plot if the mission succeeds, Dragon. Let's make sure it does. And where is the Invisible City? Ah, okay, there, that one. I'll say it's close enough for me to run. And run out of sprint. Well, it covered a decent distance at least. Destination is here. Yes, level thing. I know I'm over leveled. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Amalja appears. Yes, sir. What? Well, what is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. It's a trap. Haha. Ha ha ha. Well, hee hee hee. Ha 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 ha. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the Immortal Flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Do you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Aye, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Hehehe. Now, as much as I would love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Why do I keep moving to... Well, let's take out the small one first. Take out the DPS. Well, this feels like quite a boss fight. Seems to be pretty tanky as well. Put up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! Bring him. The rest of you, march! Treacherous scum. Oh, captured. I fear the Amalja means to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. The bowl of embers is not accessible. Good. Okay. Oh boy, so I'm gonna have to wait for this one. This is gonna be a problem. Might have to wait for quite a while. Well, just gotta wait then. Average 7 minutes. Well, that's a good sign, I suppose. Well, this is a bit of a problem for streams. You know what, I'm just gonna take a break here and wait, and depending on how long it takes, I may or may not cut this out from the YouTube. But I possibly might cut it out. Oh, I think there's a chance. I think that's a healer there, yeah? So actually I just need another... That looks like either a magic DPS or healer. This looks like a ranged DPS. So we just need one tank. Come on, people, come on. We need more. I wonder if the duty also includes people from other worlds. Oh, this looks like a tank wearing a shield. There's a chance. 3 minutes wait. Wait, where did the archer go? Was she the archer? Ooh, yes, commence. We just need the healer to say yes. Yes! We got it. Okay, I won't be cutting them. Just a bit of waiting time. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Ooh, it actually appeared. It's a primal. Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not of your godhead. If it pleases you, Lord, scorch their hidden soul with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bring those two as well. Ugh. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but the servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise one more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stands against us shall burn. Almighty Ifrit, my one true God. Your words are my bread. Impossible! By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that's the only explanation. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I do not smell the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance wax clear. Thou art of the godless blessed number, the paragons born of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Oh, it's a boss kind of thing. Well, half 50% health gone, so it looks about. Oh, what strong mortal! What happened to all the Amaljas? I mean, there was only Ifrit, right? I mean, there was Ifrit and the Amaljas. I only killed Ifrit. Ooh, cutscene. Ah, so I got 6. Six to deal with, 2 down? What was the first? Pray, forgive my lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear, each seems even more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Phew. I see. The blood swan wasted no time extracting the cactus. No less than I expect from the flame generous handpicked man. As for those two, it's fair to say that their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Dragon. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would have never left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. Literally. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir. So that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings were nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Udan interference into account. You should know better than to rely on 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth for them. Not that there was aught of worth for them for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge we have achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventurous, unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Let's see, leaving a good impression tree. That gives what? Leaving a good impression. I don't see it. Okay, let's see. Can dry bones Tancred? Where's Tancred? There he is. Ah, there you are, dragon. Come rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath for a time at least. Now, where are we? Yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their mind, for once a man is tempered. But it ill suits me to dwell on the negative. Amidst all our misfortune, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hands no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, dragon. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to the mission. Okay. You, meanwhile, earn yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking sense when you're good and ready. We can discuss the matter in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problem won't solve themselves. Okay, I think I'm getting close. I think this is it. We shall not end this episode until we get to have a mount. Okay, so, I'm lazy. Teleport again. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Tancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. My late arrival nearly cost Dragon his life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took him prisoner, and I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yet, by some miracle, he survived. But that does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly, just as I'm failing you all. What is done, Tancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Dragon, it's so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I have just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Tancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Udar. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa, Lominsa, and Gridania of late. I dare say, you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume Aether if they are to maintain their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more Aether they require. Now, Aether exists throughout creation. It flows all through life and permeates the very air we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the light of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind requires a more concentrated source of Aether. Crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leads us to the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of Aether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. This cry serves as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god become. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give. In order to create more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet, as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We do not know the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When you first came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they would deal with the aftermath, so you do not need to concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Dragon. Yes, give me a mount. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who fell Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Chocobo, come on. Whether she intended to or not, or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all were to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we will not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope you will continue to stand with us, Dragon. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Forgive me. How many more life? Lusox? Luswa? Would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Okay, speak to her. Not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Tancred that the Scions would benefit from your aid. No sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time and won fame in doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Dragon. Or rather, you have guests. Beg pardons. Ah, Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seven Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa Lominsa, to offer said hero and a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, Dragon, your recent exploits garnered you the attentions of the Grand Company of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three has sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Dragon's deed spread so quickly. That the Immortal Flames should know of his triumph is to be expected, but what of the other grand companies? Haha, her fault. Your reputation precedes you, Master in White. It's no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need for valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure peace ever reigns over the 12 Woods. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master in White. My comrades speak of you in most glowing terms. Why, even before you aided us against the Amalja and their dread primal, yours was already a respected name in Udar. Our people know you and love you well. A man of your talent belongs to the Immortal Flame. Join your strength to ours, friend, and let us secure a prosperous future for Udar. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we would want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Lominsa to the shores of victory. I haven't quite decided yet, Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I'm sure you need no reminding, perhaps a brief summary of the situation would help you clarify your thoughts on the matter. As you know, the grand companies are all-encompassing organizations, empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in time of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa Lominsa, the Order of the Twin Adder Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Udar. Serving a grand company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you agonize over which of the grand company best deserve your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet I concede it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will of course recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. As part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each grand company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well, let Dragon hear our leader speak and return here with his decision. We eagerly await your answer. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service. But I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. While the promise of a reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of a great power, Dragon, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. And yet know that great power is one to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill. You must be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one man among many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievement will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization does not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely on your aid. The 12 know that we have need of it in the days ahead. The grand companies seek to protect their own nation. We Skyans, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, but not quite the same. Now then, I expect you'll be a few more often in the future. As such, I will have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of your location. Eorzea is changing, Dragon, and you have the power to shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance service are due to take place. Oh no, I got a feeling I didn't get my mount so fast. And it's been quite long already. Mounts, please? I got a feeling I may have to join a grand company for mount. Okay, let's speak to Tataru first. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Dragon. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly and often to a few too many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally if necessary. Anyway, I expect you will want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Elder, will hold the first of the 3 services, and Elder Sidseer Khan Isena will deliver her address at Mifketo Amphitheater. I should mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges in assembling all the involved parties, it is possible that the order of services might change. Still, there is not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Then, you will need to go to Uda, where Flame General Raban Aldin will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it is rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting! Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Lominsa, where the Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merwin Blofifin will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Emerald's Lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Central, and he will admit you. Got all that? Off you go then. I hope you'll find the remembrance service suitably educational. I even suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order. Though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell! Okay, and I think I'm left without a choice. This is where we're gonna end, and probably in the next stream we will get a mount. But first I need to discuss with the team on which Grand Company we plan on joining. We have spoken about this very briefly and decided that being in the same Grand Company for all 3 of us would help out, so we'll probably have to discuss this. So with that, usual shameless plugs, subscribe to the channel, like the video, ding the bell, and check out my merch store, the affiliate link, check out the novel I translate, of course there's Patreon, and and that's pretty much it. So yeah, but do check out the translations. They are free to read online. They're at hostednovel.com. Do check them out. And with that, I'll bid you guys adios. Bye bye.